Using CSS, you can put text on the screen, and then using CSS, you can replace that text with an image, so your user sees the image, and Google sees the text. At least that's the theory. And in my opinion, you're showing something different to a user than you're showing to Google, and it's just a little scary to me, especially when there's a lot of money on the line. So we don't use it. To me, and I consider good SEO to be white hat SEO. We're very white hat in what we do. We try very hard to toe the line of the rules that the search engines have set out for us. And so if in doubt, I just don't do it. Track everything. If you're not tracking the visitors that come to your site, if you don't know what they do as they go through your site, if you don't know when they're leaving and even why they're leaving your site, then you're leaving money on the table. You're not doing as good a job as you could be doing with your SEO. And content is king or queen, or at least a very powerful bishop. Its content is really important to your site. You have to have at least some quality content on your site. You don't have to have the best content that's out there. There is this notion that, well, all I have to do is put up great content on my site and the world will be the path to my door. And I guess that has happened before. That can be true, but for most of us, it takes more than just putting some good content up. But you do need to have some good content on your site. And then, I'm stuck. Hey, conversions are your primary goal, okay? So you're, from an SEO perspective, getting to the top of the search engines is good, but it's only a means to an end. And that end is to get traffic to your site. But getting traffic to your site is only a means to an end. And that end is getting that traffic to do something on your site that makes you money. Buy your product, sign up for your newsletter, contact you over the phone, whatever it is that you want people to do, even view the ads that you may have displayed on your site. Your goal from an SEO perspective should be to get people to convert. And this is called your conversion rate. And there's a whole, we could give another hour on just how to tweak your conversion rate. So, okay, the modules. I put up, and it's going to be there just today only. I'm not going to leave this up forever because it's really difficult to maintain a stack of modules. But basically, if you go to that really convoluted URL, you can download all these modules, at least the most recent versions, as of about 9 o'clock this morning. Okay? Save you a little bit of time. Really only save about 15, 20 minutes, but it can be really helpful so that you don't have to really quickly write down all these modules. So I'm just going to leave that up there for a few minutes. Anyway.
You can leave that up.
Yeah, sure. Read the URL, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Like read it out?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, so it's http://d6-7.volacci.com, VOLACCI.com, /SEO modules.zip. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and like I said, I'll leave it up there for a day or two if you need to get home and download it or something like that. But my goal here is just to shortcut the process of going to each of these module pages and downloading the module and installing it and all that kind of stuff. You can just go to this one spot and grab them all. All right. So I don't need to really read all these modules. There's lists. In fact, there's a great tool that you can use called the SEO checklist. I know that it's great because I wrote it. And what it does is it basically lists out all of the modules that you see listed here, along with some additional instructions of things that you need to do your SEO. So, question back. It's on Drupal.org. It's one of the modules. It's just called, if you go and search for SEO checklist on Drupal.org, then you'll find it. I have also included it in the module download. So if you download that file, then you'll grab it there. But in general, just go to Google and type in SEO checklist for Drupal, and it'll pop right up. Okay, a few more modules that I like that are just, these are kind of like secondary. You don't really have to have them. One that I do like a lot is the menu attributes module. And you don't see this included in a lot of SEO lists. In fact, it's not even on the SEO checklist. But it allows you to control the particular tags that are on every single menu item. And I just discovered this a couple months ago and really like it. I was using it for PageRank sculpting. Anybody know what PageRank sculpting is? Okay, Awesome. Don't ever do it. So I'll get to it in a minute. It's one of the things that have changed recently. There was a great session on Apache Solar, and that is, I really think, a really fantastic module. It makes it easy for people to find the content on your site, which keeps people there. It's helpful for conversions. In any case, check those modules out. All right, some third-party tools. Google Analytics, if you want to track and you don't want to pay money to track what people are doing on your site, use Google Analytics. It's free, and there's a Drupal module for it. I'll show you how to install it here in a minute. Google Webmaster Tools. Anybody using Google Webmaster Tools? It's a really powerful tool. Just go to google.com/webmaster and sign up for an account. You can add the different websites that you're working on. You got to validate them. But once you do that, you have some really great tools like a robots.txt validator, and you have, if you're ever having problems with your site in Google, it'll give you a little warning message there. So it's a very valuable tool to use, so make sure you sign up for that. Remember when I said that Google only sees what you see? The SEO browser, SEO-browser.com, you can go there. Make sure you include the dash because SEObrowser.com is something else. But SEO-browser.com, type in your URL, and it'll show you what search engines see when they visit your site. It's pretty cool. And then the validators we talked about a little bit, and the Google AdWords tool helping you find your keywords in your research, and Crazy Egg, which kind of helps track what people are seeing and doing on your site. So what's the hot new stuff in SEO? One of the things that started up in May was that Google started crawling JavaScript links. And this is really cool for people who like to develop that really snazzy advanced navigation that you see sometimes in Drupal sites that have drop-down things, and they're using JavaScript to do the redirects and all that kind of stuff. And it's really cool because now you can do those neat things and Google's not going to get lost in your website. Okay? So that rocks. If you have doubt about whether Google can actually follow those things, just do an XML sitemap, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes, and then you'll be good. PageRank sculpting is dead. PageRank sculpting was a method of blocking certain areas of your site from Google, like links that are, say, links to the login page or links to the contact us page, things that you don't think would ever show up in Google. And last week, Matt Cutts, who's the director of search engine spam at Google, came out and he said, we used to reapply all the page rank to those links that were not no-followed. You heard of the no-follow tag, right? That's how you do page rank sculpting. We used to reapply all that page rank to the other links on that page that were not no-followed, but about a year ago we stopped doing it, and well, frankly, nobody noticed that Google stopped doing that. So it was until he kind of announced that last week that we all went, we've been doing all this page rank sculpting for nothing. So basically, if there are 10 links on the page and 5 of, so say let's pick a magical number, 10. Say that you had a value of 10, and there were 10 links on the page. That means each link would get 1 page rank value, 1 magic page rank point would go to that page that's linked to. And what used to happen is if you followed 5 of those, then the remaining 5 would get 2 page rank magic points. Now, if you follow 5 of them, the original those remaining 5 still just get 1. So there's basically no point in doing no follows anymore. Very, very new and recent stuff. You look really smart if you tell people this. Video is the new text. So if you're not doing video with your clients or encouraging them to get there, then you're not doing all you can for SEO. Creating videos and creating transcripts for those videos, because Google's reading the text around the video, right, and optimizing it. Very similar to how you optimize an image. You have some alt text, you put some text around it, you have a header above it, you put some links near it. You create all these things, you can go upload it to YouTube and have a link back to your site. You can do a lot of different things with a video, and they're really, really easy to make. I'm going to give you my hottest video tip that I just learned a few weeks ago that really has changed the way we look at video. And if you want to